We've reached the middle of October, and it's another action-packed week in DBU athletics, as both the men's and women's soccer teams play at home this week, while the men's and women's golf teams travel out to Orlando, Florida. This week's Patriot Insider, though, takes a look at the DBU baseball team's trip to Havana, Cuba, as part of the Global Sports Mission Initiative program.
The Patriots arrived in the capital city of Havana on October 5th and began their 5-day trip with a pair of games against the university team associated with the Cuban National League.
Probably the most exciting thing is the stadium we're going to get to play in here in Cuba is one of the most historic stadiums in all of Latin America. Just some of the teams that have played here, the games that have been played here, the outstanding players that have been here. So really looking forward to that. But anytime you get to play in an environment like this, it's going to be a great learning experience, and I know it's going to help us on and off the field together.
Built in 1946 and home to Industriales, the most historically successful team in the Cuban National Series, Estadio Latino Americana serves as the host site for 2 games between DBU and the Cuban team from Havana. The Patriots would shine both at the plate and on the mound in their 2 games. In Sunday's series opener, DBU claimed a 13-0 win, and on Monday they continued their dominance, posting a 19-0 victory as 5 different Patriots blasted home runs. Following their 2 games in Havana, the team prepared to leave for the city of Matanzas on Tuesday. Located on the northern shores of the island and known as the City of Bridges, Matanzas was the final destination for the team during their trip to Cuba, as the Patriots prepared to play one final game, while also hosting a baseball clinic for the youth in the area. Playing at Estadio Victoria de Giron, DBU held off a late-inning comeback to claim a 5-2 win over the Provincial team from Matanzas, giving the Patriots a 3-game sweep during their time in Cuba. Following the game, the team hosted a clinic for 10 to 18-year-olds from the area, giving instruction on hitting, fielding, pitching, and catching, while Patriots senior Andres Sosa had the opportunity to speak to the group about his personal testimony.
We both love baseball a lot and enjoy being out here playing, practicing. So there's a lot of common ground between us and the Cubans, and it was fun to see that. I think that helped make both sides super receptive to what was being taught and what was being said, and then the testimony there at the end by Andres was incredible. I thought they received that really well, and there's more in common there than I think most would think. They expressed when it was over that they believe in one God, and not only do they love baseball, but they love Jesus as well.
Beyond the game of baseball, the team also attended church services in both Havana and Matanzas, worshiping and praying with the people of Cuba, while senior Jackson Glenn also delivered his testimony to a congregation. Back home in the States, the 13th-ranked DBU women's soccer team notched 2 more victories to run their current win streak to 9, knocking off Eastern New Mexico 4-0 on Thursday before avenging a loss to West Texas A&M in last year's Sweet 16 with a 1-0 victory over the Lady Buffs. The 9-game win streak is the program's longest streak since they posted 10 straight victories in 2014. In volleyball, the Lady Patriots picked up a 5-set win over Southeastern Oklahoma State on Tuesday before falling on the road to 22nd-ranked Tarleton on Friday. The Lady Patriots and Texans were back at it on Saturday at the Berg, where DBU pulled off the upset in 5 sets, as senior Emma Aiken totaled a career-high 23 kills, giving the Lady Patriots a key win in Lone Star Conference action.
Coming in and having the confidence, especially from the way we played last night against them, to turn that around in less than 24 hours and take care of business, play one of our best matches of the year against one of the best opponents we're going to face all year. We were blocking the way we were blocking last night, but this time our hitters were executing. Our defense was on fire, and we just got a little emotional, got a little excited, saw what we were capable of doing, and we continue to go with it. So I'm just really proud of them. They really stepped up and had fun, and I think for the first time saw what they were capable of doing.
From Cuba, that's all for this week's Patriot Insider. To stay up to date with all the latest news surrounding the DBU athletics program, you can follow the Patriots online at dbupatriots.com and through social media on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. You can also download the new DBU Athletics app to your mobile device. Until this time next week for Patriot Insider, I'm Reagan Ratcliffe.